Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching the intro and sticking with me. Thank you for taking your time and watching this and receiving the gifts and appreciating by liking, by commenting, by subscribing. And I hope that this will be a really good reading for you for December, but we'll see. So, Aquarius, I'm going to start with actually drawing one of my Druid Animal Oracle cards for you and see what is the overarching energy for you. And then we're going to take a look at the external surrounding that I usually call wealth, which is going to look like, anything that you physically manifest or that is manifested around you or that you are connected to. It can be physical abundance in all forms and sizes and shapes. So money, relationships, work, anything external in the direct external environment. And then we're going to take a look at health, which is the internal. So it's going to be body, mind, spirit complex, how you're feeling, how you're thinking, how your body is, how your spirit connection is, what is the messages going on inside for you. And at the end, I'm going to take a look at what is leaving you in December and what is coming in December. I'm seeing 111, so this could be important for you. Yeah, we got the hair. Look at that. Oh, Aquarius, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I'm also drawn here to the white and the black. And you know, the hair is a really strong symbol of fertility and sexuality. But it's also a symbol of transformation. I'm seeing 144 actually. It's a symbol of transformation, of deep journeys into the underground. And I think there's some other sign that got this. Maybe it was Taurus that got this. Maybe you should look at Taurus. Maybe it was Taurus or Leo. Some of them that got this actually too. And it was talking about how whatever is scaring you in the external environment, it will actually chase you into the underground. And by doing this, whatever fear you have, meeting or encountering or that is manifesting or coming true even, is gonna chase you into the underworld and have you go through this underworld journey, as in the hero's journey, where you basically have to shed your skin and be renewed. And why hair is fertility, because it's connected to Ishtar and Easter. So like this is the time when, usually the animals lay their eggs, right? Or they fertilize and they make babies and they reproduce and they, what do we do when we reproduce? Well, we create another form of ourselves, another, what do you say? Another version of ourselves, perhaps. So it doesn't have to be doing with like actual physical birth or actual physical sexuality or that in that regard. But it could be that you're actually have been scared of sexuality in some parts, and that fear of sexuality, of fertility, maybe of your innate power. Actually, I'm seeing 333. That innate power is actually going to transform you, transform the way you relate to your sexuality, transform the way that you relate to your fertility, which is also connected to money, which had this was Sagittarius had this too. So maybe you're going to watch Sagittarius reading. If I'm talking too fast, you can just slow it down. There's a lot of messages coming in, okay? So whatever is like transforming it, whatever fear you had regarding your sexuality, regarding your power, is actually transforming now. And now that you can see it in another way, I'm seeing it in another shades of gray. And maybe this has to do with like, what is this song? The Shades of Gray? The Paler Shades of Gray. This is a very gloomy song, actually. The Paler Shades of Gray. Super gloomy song, but a beautiful song. And then, wow, I'm getting a lot with the throat chakra. So I'm also being guided towards this. What is this called? This I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I know that like the world gone bananas for it. This the shades of him or gray or shades of gray of him or whatever. It was like this wet dream movie slash book that came out about like sexuality and about dominating and about, you know, like that kind of tension between the polarities. I'm seeing again black and white, so polarity. So whatever it is that held you captive in a fear state between like those different polarities in regards to your, I would say, power, fertility, sexuality, that will transform and you will move into a space of more gray, of more neutral, of relating to it in a different way, in a new way, I would say. So maybe in a more innocent way. Maybe you'll see it a little bit more for what it is. Maybe this big, you know, thing that like this monument that was in behind you is now, you know, no longer a monument, but actually a shrine that you can enter and, you know, nurture yourself in. So it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I feel like taking another card, so I'm gonna take another card. So let's see. This was 2 cards. We just 1 card, please. God, 1 card. This one. All right, we got the blackbird. Now, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So blackbird, look at this. They also have the same moon. I don't know if you can see it, but here's a waning moon. Here's a waxing moon. Here's a waning moon. So something is happening between the waning and the waxing moon for you. I definitely drank way too much coffee. I can feel that in my entire body. Side note. So the blackbird is the bird that sings, right? And again, throat chakra. It sings about truth. It sings a song of spirit, I'm hearing. So maybe you just need to listen. Listen to that inner voice, listen to intuition, listen to what you're telling yourself as well, I'm hearing. And maybe like you should just go out in a night, and it doesn't even have to do the physical night. It can be just your inner night. Like maybe you had, you know, the night of the soul, the dark night of the soul. And maybe while you're in this dark night of the soul or coming out of it, you can look at it from a different point of view. You can see it a little bit more clear for what it is. And again, we have the black and white. Remember that I saw 333, I saw 111, and I saw 144. So this could be in relation to some kind of divine union. And remember that divine union doesn't happen in the external until it happens in the internal. It doesn't mean that you have to be completely healed, because we never are. It doesn't mean that you have to be completely enlightened, because we rarely are. And even in our enlightenment or in our, always being whole, we still have things that we come here to learn, that we need to learn. So this feeling of always being perfect or being good enough, like ditch it, because it's not serving. And the thing that's going to serve you is to remember that, yeah, things can look gloomy, black and white here and there, but actually in the gray, that's where you'll find your middle point of view. Or it could be that you have been in the middle point of view, that you haven't had decisions, that something has scared you to take a decision, and now you're speaking your truth, and you're entering into this space of like, no, I know now right from wrong. I know now what is harmful and what is not. These are both pretty like small animals, so maybe the thing that you scared is just smaller than you thought it was. Maybe you just made it big in your head. I'm actually going to read a little bit about the blackbird, even though we're on 9 minutes here. Because I just felt guided to do that, so I'm going to do that. For you, Aquarius. All right. Blackbird stands actually for Druid. So it's the wisdom of the forest, the wisdom of, yourself, your soul. Enchantment, the gateway, the inner call. Like I heard you, like I said to you, like I heard you say. What? Like I heard you say? So maybe you're just like rediscovering something that you actually heard yourself say. You're like, oh, did I say that? Oh, okay. Maybe that's the truth, Maybe you're just listening better to yourself. It says, the card shows a blackbird sitting on a rowan tree. It is twilight and the first stars are just appearing in the sky. In the background, we see the entrance to an enchanted cave. Druid dove is the bird of both the gateway and the forge. Yeah. So definitely you have gone. If you haven't gone, then you are going on this journey of like going deeper within. Here, calling us in. Here, forcing us in. And whether or not you're choosing it willingly, you're still going to go within. And you're going to be reborn. And you're going to come out so much wiser, Aquarius. So this is incredible. This is beautiful. And listen to your intuition. And I would say, even if you listen to your fear, even if you believe your fear, it's still gonna take you there. Like, no matter if you listen to your intuition or your fear, you're still gonna go into the underworld. It's a little bit about how you want to approach it. If you want to make it an enlightening journey and you want to learn from the journey, then perhaps you can listen to your intuition more than your fear. But still, it's gonna be an overwhelming journey. It can be a very rich, beautiful, bountiful journey. It can be a journey that can be very difficult too. So it's all about the perspective, I'm hearing too. Like, what perspective do you take? Like, maybe what you thought was innocent isn't innocent. Maybe what you thought was like bad or annoying isn't that annoying. It's actually the right way to go. So shift perspective, go within, and listen to your inner voice, I'm hearing. All right, we have 11 minutes already done. So let's see for you guys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And I've already shuffled it. And let's look at your wealth. Your physical manifestation. And yes, we have physical manifestation coming in for sure. We got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very beautiful, bountiful card saying that, you know, you got your... It's the Father Abraham. 4 sons had Father Abraham. And they ate and drank, and they drank and ate, and they did it like the do. I don't know why I'm hearing this song. It's so weird. But it's like you got it all coming in. Father Abraham, that's weird. Maybe you should look it up. Maybe it's something to do with like some biblical verse. A lot of things happening at once, okay? And maybe some illusionary clouds too. Regards to wealth, a lot of opportunities. We have the Lover's card, so definitely about taking choice, making a decision, and doing so from listening to your inner voice, listening from your higher self perspective, listening from not your ego, but your heart. And listen, we can think that we're listening from our heart when we're really not. We can think that we're listening to our intuition when we're just listening to the ego. And it's such a difficult thing to like choose from or to know from if you haven't practiced listening to yourself. Because I mean, I know, Aquarius, you are very, very intuitive. You're hyper intuitive, but you're actually also very, very analytical. And so sometimes your mind can get the best of you. And sometimes you think it's your intuition when it's just your fears. Again, fears, intuition. Maybe you're fearing your intuition. I don't know. I mean, many are. 2 of Wands. So the little voice inside of us is very subtle. It's not boastful. It's not loud. Like you said, this verse, again, I'm hearing this biblical references to Abraham, to the flood. And I'm hearing this, love is not boastful. Love is not loud. Love is not proud. I don't know all of it. If you guys know it, please quote me below. So I can find it out. But it's about love being this inner voice. Love, true love is subtle. True love is subtle. True love is not passionate, burning for each other, you know, consuming and all tearing down everything. But love is like this everlasting flame, this eternal flame within. And true love is not confusion. True love is not illusion. True love is definitely making a clear choice. And I'm getting this reference to Adam and Eve. Again, very biblical. It's weird. Maybe, I don't know if you are believing in the Christian or if you even have read the Bible. But no matter if you believe in it or not, the Bible is full of corrupted stuff too. but it also has some gems. And like all books, you know, like all texts, you know, nothing is the complete truth, because nobody can channel God's truth because it is enchantable. You just have to be it. Anyway, enough of preaching. Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden. Eve, she had a choice. Eve, she had a choice, and Adam had a choice. Eve, she had a choice to listen to Lucifer, basically, the snake, the serpent, to listen to her mind or listen to her heart. And she chose the mind because she was so curious, you know, curiosity killed the cat. Of course, this is like a shaming example, and I don't really believe the story. The story is a what do you call it? What do you call it when you liken something with something else? An analogy. Thank you. It's an analogy to like how we work as humans. And Adam, like, he listened to Eve instead of listening to himself. So it's something about that. Why listen to somebody else? Why listen to your partner or your illusion of love, or your story of love, or your story of what is right and wrong, instead of listening to what your actual intuition tells you? Okay, enough of that. If this is in the physical realm, you're going to have a lot of opportunities in love. You're going to have a lot of opportunities that looks like love, but that might not be love. But still, you know, you have a lot to choose from. So that's very good. It's nice. And you can just pick and choose. That's beautiful. And it's all about, again, like a lot of signs had that, the choice. The choice is yours, but, you know, choose it wisely. So again, some kind of partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, you know, work related. It can be unification within yourself. It can be you connecting with a Gemini, actually, but it can also be you, you know, connecting with a contract that will set you free in some way. Because the opposite to this, the Lover's card, is the Devil, and the Devil is the feeling of not having a choice, almost like the Eight of Swords. Excuse me. The Gemini card, the Lover's card, is when we are free to choose, when we have been given by God the freedom of choice, and we can, I'm hearing, reprimand and repent. If we made a choice that's wrong for us, we can just forgive ourselves and get over it and get on. Something to do with Capricorn, so please watch the Capricorn reading. Now, you're going to have this choice being something worth looking at. Something perhaps that you've been, you know, feeling coming for a while, or something that is maybe, you know, something new that is opening up for you that you'll have to look at before you take that choice. It's also talking about a journey, doing a travel. And again, you're doing this journey within. For whatever reason, I'm feeling like these choices, or whatever choice it is, it has a lot to do with your path in life and your spiritual path, actually. How it relates to something external. Well, again, you could be dealing with a lover or partnership. You could be dealing with multiple lovers. You could be dealing with a partnership that is connected to travel. It could be connected to planning. But maybe you should take a look in the rear view mirror, I'm hearing. Look at the rear view mirror. Because yes, we have the Moon card. Something that you cannot see, that is hidden from you, is still there, lurking in the shadows. That's why you need to do the shadow work. That's why you need to do the little dance before you make the little love, I'm hearing. Before you get down tonight. You need to really, you know, go within. Okay, Aquarius, this is not really that much about the external surroundings, but the external surroundings will definitely force you to go within. So that's good. I mean, it's always good to go within, right? So what do we have for health, for the mind-body-spirit complex for Aquarius, please? God, please. Mind-body-spirit complex. Woo, flying out. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some kind of gift coming in, some kind of news coming in, news regarding home, regarding health, physical health, well-being, regarding also money and wealth, what you feel internally. It could be that you have a renewed sense of value towards yourself. maybe you're gifting yourself with something as well. It could be that you're gifting yourself with like physical gifts. It could also talk about, you know, an opportunity being handed to you. Yeah, we got the Fool card. So you definitely take a new leap of faith. It's weird. For some reason, I'm feeling like the external surroundings is really talking about the internal within you. And the internal functions is really talking about the external effect. So maybe you're just like really tapping into this wisdom of as within, as without. Really tapping into this wisdom of how you manifest the world around you. And knowing that when you are in confusion, you are an illusion. Knowing that when you are giving yourself the permission to be like received, to be reciprocated by yourself, then you're going to make it. You're going to make it on your own. You're going to take that leap of faith. It's also talking about a new leap of faith. So this could be definitely like stepping out on a, I'm hearing you're getting a windfall, stepping out on a new endeavor. Again, a journey. I'm hearing a journey into the unknown. Wow, you're definitely making a journey. You guys, kudos to you. This is really popping out, so it wants to come out. Yeah. And it's a healing journey. It's a journey to heal your wounds, whatever stabbed you, whatever held you down. I'm guided to tell you, which I tell some of the girls. Okay, maybe it has something to do with your, I don't know, maybe you have multiple options. Maybe you have multiple friends, or maybe there's plenty of fish in the sea, so to say. But whatever it is, wow, some of the girls. I'm gonna go on. Yeah, okay, so you're choosing yourself. You're choosing independence. I think this is the right way to go about it. It looks like you need healing. It looks like you need to go within. Okay, I wanted to say some of the signs. I think it was Cancer. Maybe you're connected to a Cancer that also got this. But I was talking about how the Three of Swords is not really like having your heart broken, although it feels like it. It's actually, I saw 22. It's having your mind broken in a way. It's like your mind is telling your heart that you are broken, but you're not, because it is only thoughts and ideas. So it's a disappointment. It's feeling like a heartbreak because it is like dreams unfulfilled. It's hopes and wishes unfulfilled. It's about making a choice that you felt was the right choice, that you thought was the right choice, but then again, it wasn't. The card that comes before this is the Two of Swords. It means coming into either, again, making a choice, or just being in confusion, which we have here with the Seven of Cups. And then we get the choice card, which is the Lovers. So it could be connected to a partnership, but it doesn't have to be romantically, so to say. It could be something that just meant a lot to you. And this choice, whatever choice that you took, led you to feeling defeated. But you got so many good cards here. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Nine of Pentacles, which means that all you have to do, I feel like it's just about shifting perspective. Because you are doing this journey and you are definitely clearing the pathway, I'm hearing. And you're definitely giving yourself permission to just feel good about yourself. Be strong in your own independence, and I would say interconnectedness that you have to the world around you. Yeah, this is the King of Pentacles. And we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Wow. Capricorn also had this, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I think it was Capricorn. Was it Sagittarius maybe? I don't know. You'll have to look and see. So yeah. So this is about knowing your worth, but first make that journey. And then connect the polarities. If this is a relationship, if this is a romantic relationship, could be connected to an earth sign, or it simply is a new way of seeing relations where it's more about value and worthiness than it is about illusionary thinking, I would say. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, we're going to do the last part. See what is leaving you. And here we have the Tattoo Tarot. I have already shuffled this deck. What energy is leaving Aquarius for December in 2022? Please. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so whatever is leaving you, it has to do with your worth and your value, and it has to do with love, but about the way that you feel about yourself. So the Ace of Cups leaving you indicates that maybe you're done opening up to something that just isn't as worthy as you are, because you had, remember, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Knight with the Page of Pentacles is something that has potential to grow in worth and value. But maybe either you're just leaving behind, opening up to somebody or something that is not worthy of you, or it could be that you've grown so much that you had your heart expanded, and now you're definitely seeing your value. You're seeing your value. This is a definite growth journey. It's a definite hero's journey, and you're gonna go that journey, and you're gonna believe it and see it and feel it in all kinds of ways. So what is coming in for Aquarius, please? Ace of Swords, clarity, insight. Eight of Swords, so you're gonna have some mental stress about whatever it is. Seven of Cups, again, something is clouding, something is illusionary. Please be cautious. I'm feeling here with the Ace of Swords, though, that you will be able to cut it loose. And we have the High Priest. So please, that I would say, we got the Justice too. Please embody that higher wisdom knowledge and see things for what it is. And even if you can't see it for what it is, I'm also feeling guided to tell you that when it's clouded, when it's like I can't choose, when it's either or, I don't know what to choose, I don't know what is best, I don't know what is right, I don't know what is wrong, then the choice has to be to not make a decision. The choice has to be that it's not time to make a decision, that there is no answer yet. The answer is not ready yet. If you're forcing yourself, however, to make the choice, please be mindful that it is the choice of your intuition, because then that intuition is going to come with mental clarity, and it's going to assist you to cut loose your own fears and your own mental illusions. Okay? So whatever journey you're making, be luck, Godspeed, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Thanks.